Wire fraud is one of the most common federal criminal charges in the United States. Phone, fax, text, message, radio, television, internet message, social media message, email, and any other form of airwave or cable communication is considered the wire. Welcome to today's edition of Fraud Files, where we'll talk about a Collin County man, Matthew Wayne Fox, who was sentenced in an oil and gas investment fraud scheme. To avoid missing any of the details in this story, make sure to watch it all the way through. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon to be notified when new videos are posted. Let's get started. In Plano, Texas, a man from Melissa was given a jail sentence in the Eastern District of Texas. This was for federal offenses as stated by the United States Attorney for the District of Texas, Brit Featherston. On March 9, 2020, Matthew Wayne Fox, age 47, entered a guilty plea to the charge of wire fraud. U.S. District Judge Sean D. Jordan sentenced Matthew Wayne Fox to 33 years in federal prison for his crime. In addition, the judge ordered Fox to pay restitution in the amount of $862,150. The SEC's complaint, filed in federal district court in Sherman, Texas, alleges that between March 2015 and October 2016, Matthew Fox raised approximately $950,000 for Wayne Energy. According to the complaint, Fox previously ran another oil and gas company, Frisco Exploration Company, but formed Wayne Energy in March 2015 after Frisco Exploration failed. The joint venture was to be managed by Wayne Energy. The SEC also claims that Fox simply recycled offering documents from Frisco Exploration to raise funds for the joint venture. However, the SEC's complaint alleges that, aside from changing the names of the entities on occasion, Matthew Fox did not tailor the offering documents to the joint venture's business or risks. Furthermore, according to the SEC, these offering documents falsely stated that Wayne Energy would not commingle its funds with those of the joint venture, and that Wayne Energy was a Texas Railroad Commission licensed operator, neither of which statements were true. Approximately $950,000 was raised from investors by Fox between March 2015 and October 2016 for the purpose of forming a joint venture to convert an oil well in Upshur County, Texas into a natural gas well. This conversion project took place in Texas. Fox went out of his way to persuade potential investors to part with their money by sending them multiple types of documents and emails. In the emails that Fox sent, he made a number of misrepresentations regarding the joint venture. These misrepresentations included the ownership of the well, the cost of converting the well, the production of a similar well, and the actual work that was done on site. In addition, the State of Texas Railroad Commission was given false information regarding Wayne Energy's status as a licensed operator. After the initial investment, Fox proceeded to send emails that contained deceptive statements regarding the operation of the website in an effort to acquire additional funding. An inquiry conducted by the SEC found that the majority of the capital obtained from investors was put to use by the Fox family for their own personal purposes. We allege that Fox funded his lavish lifestyle using his victims' investments. Expenditures on vacations and restaurants, for jewelry and merchandise, and for gambling were a major part of the significant misrepresentations that Fox allegedly made to his victims, SEC Regional Director Shamoil Shipchandler said in a written statement. Fox drafted and sent prospective Glover JV investors a confidential information memorandum, CIM, filled with false and misleading statements, the SEC states in its complaint. The CIM wasn't even tailored for the Glover JV. Instead, Fox simply recycled an old Frisco Exploration offering document, sometimes neglecting to swap Wayne Energy for Frisco Exploration. Notably, Fox failed to update the CIM to analyze the Glover JV's specific operations, risks, or anticipated costs. The SEC also stated that Fox claimed that the Glover JV would also be a separate legal entity from Wayne Energy with no commingling of funds. In reality, Fox did not create a separate bank account for the Glover JV, and investor funds were deposited into the Wayne Energy operating account, the SEC states in federal documents. Fox knowingly conducted business unrelated to the Glover JV with funds that flowed in and out of the Wayne Energy operating account and were commingled with Glover JV investor funds. Without admitting or denying the allegations in the SEC's complaint, Matthew Fox and Wayne Energy agreed to a settlement that permanently bars them from future violations of Section 17A of the Securities Act of 1933 and Section 10B of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, as well as Rule 10b-5 thereunder, and requires them to pay disgorgement prejudgment interest and civil penalties in amounts to be determined by the court on the SEC's motion. Furthermore, Matthew Fox has agreed to preliminary conduct-based injunction, barring him or entities under his control, including Wayne Energy, from issuing or selling securities. The agreement is still subject to court approval. The Securities and Exchange Commission opened an investigation after receiving allegations regarding Fox's involvement in the natural gas well. In 2018, the SEC was successful in getting a judgment against Fox for his behavior in attempting to solicit investors. The Securities and Exchange Commission submitted the matter to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which then opened a criminal investigation that ultimately led to the indictment. The investigation into the case was conducted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Assistant United States Attorney William R. Tatum was in charge of the prosecution of the case. The majority of the money that was stolen from investors, according to the SEC, was used to pay personal costs incurred by members of the Fox family. And here we come to the end of today's Fraud Files episode about a Collin County man, Matthew Wayne Fox, who was sentenced in an oil and gas investment fraud scheme. Remember, don't play with gas, or you will get burned. We hope you enjoyed watching the video. If so, please subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. By clicking the bell icon, you can stay tuned to our channel for more amazing videos like this one. Don't forget to share your thoughts on this event in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next Fraud Files.